All right, my beloved Madridistas, welcome back to Madrid and welcome back to the channel. This is probably the most important video that will ever come out of this channel. If you are somebody that loves this club, its values, its legacy, and cares about this club, this is a video I think you'll want to watch because I think that my words will resonate with you fairly profoundly. I would not want to be Florentino Perez tomorrow. And I would not want to be a Real Madrid player tomorrow because the Bernabeu never lies. In the history of this club, the Bernabeu has always been the jury, the judge, and the executioner. Tomorrow will be the reality check that is needed to bring about change in this club. It is true that there are more tourists than ever at the Bernabeu, and it is true that the white shirts behind the Fondo Sur, they're obviously controlled by Florentino Perez, but there are enough socios in the Bernabeu to keep this club in check, and there will be enough of us tomorrow to let the players and the management know that we have had enough. We have hit rock bottom. And this feels like a historic turning point for this club, and it's time for change. This is no longer about managers. We are beyond that. This is not about Ancelotti or Xavi or Arbeloa. This is about the dynamics of the club. This is about the priorities inside the club. This is about losing focus. This is about a power structure that stifles dissent. We need to talk about Florentino Perez and the management team because that is, and the players, because that is where the focus is now, and that is who is going to hear it tomorrow. Tomorrow's match is meaningless from a sporting standpoint, but it will be historic in terms of setting a new course for this club. Let's start talking about Florentino Perez, certainly the greatest president in modern football. Nobody can discredit all the things that Florentino has done for this club, all of his accomplishments, which I have witnessed firsthand. Since Florentino arrived at Real Madrid, he's elevated our club to the standing it deserves. He has modernized our club in every respect. He has cured the financial ills of the club. He has brought legendary and iconic players. He's brought countless moments of glory to the greatest club on earth. But even the very best milk has an expiry date. As my father used to say, nothing good or bad lasts 1,000 years. And to be honest, the mistakes that have been made over the years have gotten us to where we are today. Again, this is no longer about coaches and the management team of the squad. This is about a culture of permissiveness. This is about inverted priorities. In the last few years, we simply have lost the plot. Two failed attempts at promoting a European Super League that made no sense, at least in the formats in which they were presented, that did nothing but make us enemies and tarnish our image. Spending $1.3 billion on the best stadium in the world to host all sorts of events with revolutionary technology and a pitch that changes, only to forget about the sound issue, a mistake that not even a sixth grader would make. Insisting on bringing players for reasons other than the football necessities of the squad, thinking about money and FOMO and hoarding young talent rather than bringing the players that the club really needed. Creating a power structure concentrated entirely in the hands of one person and giving disproportionate power to those who have his ear, even if they're not qualified. Focusing our energy on new ownership plans for the ages and for the future, but neglecting the needs of today. We see all of this. We're not blind, either for the good or the bad, but we need to be vocal, as we always have been, and tomorrow we will be. Let us now turn to the players. I don't know if this is a generational issue, but these players do not deserve to wear this badge. Real Madrid is a club that comes from the death and suffering of civil war. It is a club founded on principles which were perfectly articulated in our original anthem of 1952. This is a club based on the most universal principles that we hold sacred: humility, sacrifice, respect, camaraderie, loyalty, work, dignity, the unbending pursuit of excellence, and the unshakable belief in the impossible. These are values that we transmit over decades in our play and in our behavior, both on and off the pitch. The players in the squad today are traitors to these values. They are capricious, self-centered, vain, and lazy. To wear the Real Madrid shirt means to fight to the death, to never give up, to play every minute as if it were your last. These players are the opposite of that. They want money and holidays, as few training sessions as possible, and as much attention on social media as they can get. The leadership of Di Stefano, and Puskas, and Real, and Santillana, and Juanito, and Michel, and Sergio Ramos, and Cristiano, and Kroos are long gone. This squad is devoid of leadership, ethics, and football identity. This squad is a rudderless ship with no captain and no final destination. Tomorrow will be the day that Socios fulfill our duty to scream at the top of our lungs that enough is enough, that we are the owners of this club and the keepers of this legacy. Florentino is there to serve us, not the other way around, and we will retake our beloved club. So my beloved Madridistas all over the world, those of you who love and cherish our beloved club, know that we Socios will do everything in our power to reestablish the values and culture of Real Madrid. We will yell and scream and protest and vote to recover those values. And just as Florentino and the management team answer to us Socios, we answer to you, to all of you, the hundreds of millions of Madridistas in every corner of the world, children, the elderly, men, women, teenagers, all of you who believe in our club and what it stands for, excellence, dedication, and sacrifice. We will do our part to retake our beloved club and place it back in its rightful place as the greatest football club in the world and the greatest sporting organization that ever existed. And even though I am only one socio in a family of 4 socios, you can count on me to represent you, and you have my word of honor that we will. Thanks for believing. Thanks for joining me in this video. I love you all, and forever, a la Madrid.